The Saints beat Dallas and Dallas beat the Bucs. That means it should be a cakewalk, right? Wrong. This is divisional football. Time for Saints football.
It's time to talk Saints football with the one and only Stephen Wiley.
Hi, I'm Steve Wiley. Welcome to 70 Seconds of Saints. We're going into week 5. The Saints are 3-1. Going to host the division rival Tampa Bay Buccaneers at 2-2. Now, some people go by the logic that since the Saints beat Dallas and Dallas beat Tampa, this ought to be a cakewalk. I don't buy that kind of reasoning. This is division football. When you get together against a divisional opponent, respective records go right out the window. And it's not a big differential anyway. The Saints are 3-1, Tampa's 2-2. By the way, I've gotten word that Drew Brees is brushing his own teeth now. Sam behind the camera goes, I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I figure it can't be a bad thing. He says he's going to be back sooner than expected. Okay, so have we just been lucky so far with these wins with Teddy Bridgewater under quarterback? No, I don't think so. Now, it doesn't look like the Saints we're used to seeing, obviously. But for several years, we weren't really used to watching the Saints play decent defense either, and they were stellar against the Cowboys. Marshawn Lattimore, he hasn't played like that since his rookie year. That was a brilliant thing to see. Demario Davis is quietly becoming one of the best linebackers in the league. And, of course, there was some controversy about that Man of God headband that he wore against the Rams. $7,000 fine. My fiance Ruthie wants a Demario Davis jersey now. She knows and cares nothing about football, but that inspired her. So I was telling her the other day, I said, by the way, sweetheart, he's not just a decent humanitarian. He's a pretty badass football player, too. So we got the Bucs. Superdome. Sunday. I think this is the Saints' first noon kickoff of the season, by the way. What's going to happen? I'll be right back.
And now it's time for Steve Wiley's Pick of the Week.
Okay, the Bucs have a really good quarterback in Jameis Winston, but they're not a good team. The Saints are a good team, even without Drew Brees. With him, obviously, they're a great team. What's going to happen in the Superdome? I got no idea how it's going to go scoring-wise, but I think when it's all said and done, the Saints are going to have more points than the Bucs. I'm Steve Wiley. Thank you for joining us for 70 Seconds of Saints.